In this tutorial, we will learn how to control the Fmod mixer in Unity. In Fmod Studio, create a new 2D event and insert an audio file into the timeline. Assign the event to the master bank and open the mixer window. Create a new group and drag the event we created into the group. In the VCA tab, create a new VCA. I will call it Music for this tutorial. Move back to the Routing tab and assign the group to the VCA. While having the group selected, insert a multi-band equalizer into the effect panel. Move the frequency of the filter to the max setting. Now switch to the Snapshots tab and create a new overriding snapshot. I will call the snapshot Filter Music. While having the snapshot selected, move the frequency of the filter down. Also, add an AHDSR modulation to the intensity of the snapshot, so it does fade in and out when we start and stop the snapshot. Build the banks and switch to Unity. Create a new script called bus. We need to declare the bus struct object to be able to change the volume of a group. Let's do this at the start of the class. Let's also declare a float variable called bus volume with the serialize field and range attributes. Set up the range to -80 to 10. We will be using the decibel scale to change the volume of the group. In Unity start method, we get the bus using the getBus method. This method needs the path of the group we created. It works similar to events, and we can also get the path by right-clicking on a group in Fmod Studio. Before changing the volume, we create a new method that will convert our decibel value to a linear value. In update, we use the setVolume method of the bus and pass the decibel to linear method as an argument. In Unity, create a new game object, insert a Studio Event Emitter component to the game object to select the event we created in the first place. Use the object start, object destroy callbacks for this. After that, insert the bus script into the game object. Start the scene. By moving the bus volume slider, you will hear the changes in volume. For VCAs, the process is very similar. Let's create a new script as we did before. We can copy and paste the less script, since we only need to make very minimal changes. Instead of a bus, we just need to declare a VCA. The getBus method is now replaced by getVCA. As you can see, we also have to adjust the path pointing to the VCA. Save the script and repeat the game object creation steps in Unity, inserting the VCA script instead of the bus one. Start the scene and move the VCA volume slider. You will hear the changes in volume. Start by creating and opening a new script. Snapshots work really much like events. To make them work in code, we manually manage them like we did in a Playing Events tutorial. We declare an event instance and a string to hold the snapshot path. In Update, we create and start the instance when pressing the spacebar. We stop and release it from memory when pressing the left control key. Save the script and go back to Unity. Create a new game object and insert the Studio Event Emitter component with the usual settings to play the event when starting the scene. Now insert the snapshot script into the game object. In the Fmod event field, select the snapshot we created in Fmod Studio and start the scene. By pressing the spacebar, you will hear the equalizer filtering down the sound. It will return to its standard state by pressing the left control key. Congratulations! You now know how to control the basic Fmod mixer settings in Unity.